Hello, my name is Elizabeth Davila, and today I'm going to be discussing Eric Thomas's How Bad Do You Want It video and speech. Before this speech, people did not truly know the true cost of success. And after seeing this video, it was definitely a really big eye opener for me and for pretty much, I'm pretty sure the rest of the people who have viewed this speech. The following speech has influenced people to become more motivated, and it's meant to persuade people to not give up and what it means and takes to be successful. It makes you question how far you are willing to go to ultimately become successful. I want to touch bases on the presenter, give you a little bit of his background. Eric Thomas was a former professional football player who overcame adversity and overcame the fight against himself and what changes that he needed to make in his life to become successful. This is coming from a person who was a high school dropout, was homeless for 2 years, until he made a decision to want to become successful, want to make a change in his life, went on to get a GED, obtained a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and is currently working on obtaining a PhD. Um, this is the type of story that creates a lot of that motivation for other people to see that they're not alone in their day-to-day struggles, and that you can be successful no matter what obstacles you face in your lifetime. I will discuss why Eric Thomas's video on success is important to any student, any athlete, any adult, teen, pretty much anyone, again, who's looking to become successful and learning on what it takes to become successful. I want to discuss the audience that his message was intended for, the ethos, pathos, logos utilized in his speech, and the overall impact that it has had on the viewers who watch and listen to this speech. This speech was being given to a group of students in the video. The message at that point was to influence those students to persevere and continue on with an education and become ultimately successful. It was intended for any type of audience, any adult, any student, adolescent, for anyone who is questioning their purpose in life and what they can contribute to society. Um, and what they will make of themselves and how they will overcome personal challenges to become successful. That is, again, who this speech was intended for. Going on into the different ethos, logos, and pathos that were utilized in this speech, talking a little bit about the ethos displayed by Thomas's influence that he's trying to instill in the audience. He demonstrates that goodwill toward the audience and how he is trying to influence them in making good decisions in their lifetime. Logos expressed in his examples that he uses to illustrate how the numerous distractions in today's society hinder one's ability to become successful, and makes it relative to each type of audience member, not just specifically geared towards one specific audience, but makes references to multiple examples that anybody can relate to. Um, Pathos are expressed in Eric Thomas's body language throughout his speech and his emotional connection and verbal expression. He uses words and tones that drive his message home with his audience. Thomas's uses reiteration of very strong points, recollections, and really good examples, again, that people can relate to remind the audience of what it will take to become successful. It creates a sense of extreme motivation for its viewers, and it encourages each audience member to question how far each of them are willing to go to change their day-to-day habits and change their view on becoming successful. Eric's, Eric Thomas's speech on how bad do you want it and how far you're willing to go on becoming successful has been inspiring individuals by the thousands and continually grows to become more and more popular. His relativeness to the audience, and any audience for that matter, makes it easy for him to persuade viewers on how much of a change each and every one of us needs to make in order to become successful. And ultimately, it comes down to asking yourself um, how far you're willing to go to be successful.